everybody. It is Saturday. It is Saturday, the 3rd of December, 2022. We're at approximately 36 north and 72.30 west. We got southerly winds about 15 knots. And all is well on board. As you can see, I'm back in a t-shirt here, shorts and a t-shirt, barefoot. It's much warmer. So long johns are stowed, diesel heaters disconnected. Shouldn't be needing any of that anymore, so that's good. We finally exited the Gulf Stream. It was around 2 this morning. And really spent about 20 hours in the Gulf Stream, which meant we got set to the northeast a good 60 miles. If I recall, we entered it somewhere around 35-30 and 75. And by the time we exited it, we were all the way out at 73 and 36-10. So really took a jaunt to the northeast there, and also because we have very light winds in the Gulf Stream. So essentially spent a good 10 hours just drifting with that current. Presently, as I said, we got south winds about 15 knots. They're starting to, they seem to be picking up a little here. The forecast says they're going to veer southwest. And that looks like increased to about 20 knots this afternoon. And then we're going to get a cold front go over us tonight. Looks like still a fairly weak front, which is good. So hopefully there won't be too much squall activity. We're not that far from the Gulf Stream, so we got to watch out for that. And here's the front. That's supposed to pass over us this evening. And winds are definitely veering. They're coming more southwest, which is good for us because we can steer more of a southeasterly course. So the winds continue to veer more southwesterly and build throughout the afternoon. And I continue to push her hard to the southeast, hoping to get as far away from the Gulf Stream as possible, and thus to avoid the worst of the frontal passage. And now we're in the lull. before the northwester starts to work in. And as you can see, we're in this leftover swell. So what we're punching into is this leftover southwesterly swell. So I was down last night to triple reef main and heavy weather staysail, and even at times then it was a bit much. We had winds up about 35 knots, rain. So just gangs of fun last night. A bit of sunshine. And these winds are supposed to go down this afternoon and tonight, and then the next round hits. Ahoy everybody! It is Sunday the 4th of December 2022, and we're at 34 degrees 24 minutes north and 71 degrees about 3 minutes west. So we had a really fun night last night. This front went through. When it was passing, had winds about 30 to 35 knots. Rain. Chaotic seas, so just a ton of fun. And then it dropped very rapidly this morning as the front passed over. And it was really quite difficult trying to get sails set again because the leftover swell had this huge confused swell pattern. And we still have some of it now. And now the north to northeasterlies are filling in behind the front. And so it's supposed to be kind of moderating. Well, it's supposed to be moderating today. It has moderated some. It's down to about 15 knots or so. It looks like it'll be all right tonight. Not too bad. As you can see, the boat's still really rolling here because we're getting whacked broadside with a westerly swell. I just took a short bucket bath in the cockpit, so that's good. I wanted to get at least a couple layers of salt and grime off. Makes you feel a whole lot better. But the other reason I'm trying to get all this housekeeping done is the weather models are then showing this wind picking up again tomorrow. It's still out of the northeast, but because of a low that's going to sit east of Bermuda, we're going to get looks like moderate to strong northeasterly winds all the way through Thursday, and then easing up on Friday. And today is Sunday, so that's going to be, looks like 4 full days of favorable direction northeast. That's a broad range, but pretty brisk. It looks like averaging 20 to 25 knots, 25 to 30 at times. The winds begin to ease late afternoon, so I'm shaking reefs out to keep her well canvassed and moving on her way. Having the last steak, broccoli and potatoes. So I'm telling you that this is a 5-star establishment out here. Nothing but the best. In Bombay, it's like not much to say. I'm sick of the man who you're trying to get me, because I come from a land of plenty.
Consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron. As a patron, you will be able to view my videos free of ads. You will also be able to leave comments, ask questions, and message me directly. You can become a patron for as little as $5 a month.